They just had the fake sirens, noise harassment. It's 8:46 p.m. So now it's 8:47. I went to grab something right quick, but so I just took a shower. I did the first um bit of laundry, and after being so upset right now, I'm just probably gonna wait till tomorrow morning to do the wash the rest of the clothes. But I'm too tired and sleep deprived, and I'm not feeling well, and I had a rough day today. I mean, I'm thankfully, thankfully I'm glad that I have help with the hotel room to get out of the rain. But it looks like I'm gonna end up needing help every day. I mean, until next week or so, maybe. So so I mean, somebody donated me $20 and said it's for food, and so I would have gone back out and going to physically go and get me something to eat, but I'm in so much pain that I almost had to crawl to the little laundry spot to wash and dry my clothes and stuff, and so I gave fake ass DoorDash another try again, and it wasn't the DoorDash driver. The DoorDash driver seemed like he was okay, but the restaurant kind of cheated me out my food. And so when I posted it on TikTok, Kimberly Harper made harass. She followed me on, like, the perps followed me from YouTube to TikTok to come and harass me over there. And so Kimberly Harper tried to talk about, you're not targeted, greedy, and she put greedy in all caps. And it's like, I haven't even dealt with this lady in a long time. I haven't even mentioned her name or nothing. It's like, I don't know why, if she's supposed to be brag about being older, having children that's older than me, why are you following me, stalking and bullying stalking and bullying somebody for 3 years? All because the one time I blocked her for attacking me online and going off for nothing. And if she'd been following me for over a year and a half and then turn around and question me talking about that she didn't know about gang stalking. But I should have blocked her a long time ago. She been it seemed like she would stalk and follow me pretty much everywhere too. And she was the chief reason why I was forced to shut down the TikTok the last time. So and then she tried to tell me, oh, you ruined the meaning of the word help, and you're going to hell and stuff like that. So I mean, if I'm not bothering you, why you keep stalking and following and harassing me? See, it seems like as if my twin sister, she left whatever fake videos full of lies that she wanted to leave up about me to smear campaign, my twin sister. And so her cult followers, even though my twin sister backed off and left me alone, her cult followers are flying monkeys, are still aggressively and harshly bullying, harassing, and threatening and stalking and following me everywhere. So I mean, that fake ass Kimberly Harper, I kind of temporarily forgot about her damn existence. So I pretty much had a rough day. I put in a community post, more harassment and abuse that happened on TikTok and stuff like that. It's like they're trying to aggressively bully and drive me off of TikTok. I block these online perps, and they make fake new accounts to harass me even more. And it's like they're not shy about letting me know that they want me to die. Now, how can you say that someone is not targeted, but you say that you don't know what gang stalking is? But you've been following me for 3 years. So I screenshot what she said and then I blocked her. And I got a whole bunch of harassing comments, you know. So it's a big war that I'm fighting, one myself, one against thousands of people, both online and in person. And hardly much of nobody really on my side. It's really hard. You know, and then the ones who are supportive now, probably next week, they probably been betrayed or turned against me. so so I took a shower and it was hard to even take that, you know, but luckily they had the I don't know what kind of ceiling thing that they have like on the tub to prevent you from slipping and falling. So I didn't have to worry about slipping and falling in the tub today like I did Saturday at the other hotel. That was very traumatic for me, and I could have bust my head or died. You know, I mean, so um so I you know, the harassment is people are so brutal and cruel on TikTok, and you know, abusive narcissistic you know, that lady try to defend and agree with the sex traffickers and try to say, "Oh yeah, he's not lying. You are very aggressive and you use words in your YouTube video. I saw your YouTube videos and you use words that are very deplorable." Oh, me exposing gang stalking is deplorable? You don't even know my situation. I'm days of sleep deprived, being attacked with directed energy weapons, in pain, excruciating pain, suffering vertigo and dizziness, having my nose bleeding and stuff. Like getting attacked with electronic weapons. It's very extremely difficult to get help and for people to take me seriously and believe me. So my chest is hurting right now. So I'm in so much pain that I mean I forced and pushed myself to get the laundry done. And somebody had, you know, donated me $20 and said it's for food, you know. So I gave fake ass DoorDash another chance. They lied to me and said that they were gonna get back with me on that complaint about how. So it's like it's okay for the restaurants to just give you what they want, and so I can't make a complaint if they didn't give me my fries the last time. And so then they rejected me and try to say that I couldn't get help. They try to say you asked for help too many times. Well, me being targeted, they keep sabotaging my food or anything else, or groceries or anything else I needed to order. You know, and a lot of the times the perps do it deliberately. So I was forced to miss out on money, or money was lost when, you know, Applebee's did not give me my fries along with my order. And then when you tell the DoorDasher, hey, well, you know, they didn't give me my fries. Oh, you got to take that up with DoorDash. They don't go back and get your fries for you. I call Applebee's. They try to say there's nothing that they can do. Oh, you got to take it up with DoorDash. So they try to say, well, you requested too many refunds within a short period of time. But the gang stalkers, they're doing this. They mess up your order they mess up your food on purpose. So I'm somewhat in the middle of, it'll be kind of a longer walking distance to go get food to eat. So I ordered DoorDash, and so they filled my cup up, the container up 3/4 of the way for the turnip greens, with my dinner. And so I think they kind of cheated me out the grits too. But I'm glad the order was very quick. It was very quick, and the food was very hot and fresh. So I'm glad about that. And and the DoorDasher was quick and efficient. But so if I weren't in all this pain with my, like I was saying, that it feels like as if somebody punched me hard as fuck in the back. Like the pain shooting from my chest all the way through my back, or from my back all the way through my heart, through my chest. That's how bad, feel like as if somebody punched the fuck out of me really hard in my back, in the middle of my back, or top middle of the back of my back. So so somebody, if they think that you deserve to be punished with freezing to death with no help because your words are deplorable, you're not God to make that judgment that I should be punished from help. That I don't deserve help. And so, as I said, the sex trafficking, like when I was taking my shower, I realized that, wait a minute, every time I'm in a going through financial hardships, I get harassed the most when I'm crying out for help and trying to just be safe. I only ask for help when I need it. I don't ask for it all the time. As I said, the Mike guy at that other homeless sleep spot, he sabotaged, he fucked up and sabotaged my money for the month. That was $200 extra I could have had, and I could have stretched that for like another 10 days or so. And if he wouldn't have bullied me away from the sleep spot, and then tonight, I wouldn't have had to ask for help for a hotel room for tonight. I could have slept at that spot and not have to pay nothing. But the sex trafficking gang stalkers, when I'm having financial hardship or crying out for help, like donations and help for me to survive out of the cold weather because I'm wrongfully banned from everywhere, seemingly everywhere, they want to step in, and every time I'm going through financial hell, that's when they want to step in and sabotage me, try to get help, and then they want to try to offer, like they want to try to act like they want to offer me deals to sell out, or try to sex traffic me. But when I'm doing financially well, on my own, sometimes they kind of back off and leave me alone. But then if I'm not asking for help, they still harass me too. So it looks like it's going to rain all day tomorrow, and then it's supposed to rain Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and then Thursday is supposed to be that super cold. And so the more I'm asking for help, the more they are stalking my TikTok and monitoring any supportive comments that I get. And then brainwash them with lies and spam. Like they spam they spam all my videos with the same repetitive message full of smear campaigns, lies, and false rumors, and tell everybody don't help her. She's a racist, homophobic, and she's aggressive, and I forgot what else they said, but they're sexually perverted, And you want to talk about me being deplorable? Gang stalking that you're participating in, that's fucking deplorable. The fact that you join in on the bullying campaign, don't be freaking self-righteous. I mean, I didn't ask you for help. You're the one who offered to gift me with Uber Eats, help me out with the Uber Eats dinner. And then the perp had, brainwashed her and told her something, and then she tried to say, he's not lying, you are aggressive. It was a white lady trying to say, he's not lying, you are aggressive. And I saw your YouTube videos, and the words you use are very deplorable. So, I don't want to sign my own. I don't want to even, say anything. But it looks like, I don't want to die Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I don't want, I don't want to, be dead. Be dead from freezing, because abusive narcissistic perps don't want me to get help. They say it's life-threatening, dangerous Arctic weather, and gang stalking abusive narcissists don't want me at their shelters. At that cold weather shelter, I can't go there. So I'm supposed to just die, freeze to death, and just die in 22-degree weather. This is fucked up that y'all are murdering, y'all killing me. They really try to seal the deal to do me in. And I'm just getting constant abuse, and I'm not allowed to talk about how people treat me. And when I do talk about how people treat me, oh, you got nerve to talk about how people treat you? That's how narcissistic abusers ask me. You got nerve to talk about how people treat you? Or they'd be like, well, you need to learn how to treat people how you want to be treated. Or you need to look in reflection on yourself, and you need to examine how you treat people. But they're gaslighting and deflecting and using projection. But they can be abusive and cruel all day. And it's like everybody wants to control other people's lives. I mean, you want to control and judge people where you don't even know their background, their history. And people are not spreading kindness and love these days. Y'all call me toxic and negative, but y'all are bullying, stalking, and following me and spreading hate. I mean, you don't think it's deplorable for an online perp to say, well, yeah, you should put motor oil right on her sleep spot to teach her not to sleep there anymore. Or you should put feces on her sleep spot to make sure she doesn't sleep there anymore. They're trying to trap me and trying to trap me and set me up to be like locked up in a mental institution, jail, or dead. And so, it's really scary that I don't know what's going to happen. So it's like a war and fighting and a struggle between me trying to get help to stay out of bad weather and people being ignorant and judgmental of my true situation. I mean, the more all these people want to holler, have they narcissistically be fake angry, like you driving around in a brand new 2023 Range Rover and living in a condo that's paid off, that you can proudly claim ownership of. And people that's homeless and have nothing, you're yelling at them and telling them, go get a job. But then at the same time, you say, oh, you nasty, filthy, and dirty. You ain't haven't had a bath. Who you think gonna hire you like that? But then if you clean and homeless, people think that you're fraud and scamming because they say that ain't no such thing as people being clean and homeless. Well, guess what? Why they have showers at shelters or day centers? They have some homeless people who want to be clean, who want to better themselves. But they have this thing called, blacklisting. and blackballing and, marginalizing, targeting, gang stalking, scapegoating, and everything, you know. So, they basically abused me so brutally and so harshly on TikTok. It's like they keep on, every time I block them, they create more new accounts to come and harass me. But they kind of left me alone on YouTube, and all they can do is give fake artificial thumbs down on purpose to suppress my videos so that the truth can't get out. And then they lie and brainwash even other targeted individuals to block, hate, and avoid me. Or see me, Candy is the problem. So there's hardly any targeted individuals watching my videos, watching my channel, or nothing, And it's like I have 940 subscribers. I probably have like 15 targeted individuals, and probably 5 or 10 targeted individuals that subscribe, and then the rest of the 925 is nothing but perps in their multiple accounts. So, I mean, why would Kimberly Harper say hateful things, follow me and stalk me on TikTok and say hateful things, and then favorite my videos? Why would you favorite my video but you don't like me? Or why would a person press the like button or subscribe to my YouTube channel and then just say a whole bunch of filthy, hateful comments? But it's like they're pushing very hard, pushing me over the edge. And it's like they're hoping for me to give up on life. Give up on fighting the battle to survive and live. And they want me forced in hell. But, all y'all doing, attacking your own American people and say that we're lazy and don't want to work and we need to go and get a job. But you're not attacking the government and the president for sending all that money to Ukraine. That's who y'all should be getting mad at. Or, or people, coming here illegally and got better opportunity than us Americans. So, I mean, and I mean, like the other TikTok account that I had earlier this year, Kimberly Harper came on there. I mean, she harassed me. No, she made another YouTube account and harassed me on there. And when I showed it on TikTok stripped me of my chance to get they stripped me of my chance to get the opportunity to monetize my videos, because they falsely said that I was the one bullying and harassing when I was exposing what she did. And then I reported that perp that try to falsely accuse people of scamming, that wanted to falsely accuse multiple, like her channel is dedicated to pretend to, like her TikTok account is dedicated to pretending like she's fake exposing quote unquote scammers when you don't even know our background or situation. That's the one that had Candy in her name. I forgot what her username is, but and then she used my video without my permission. I reported her account, and TikTok lied again and said that there was no violation. But they wouldn't even give me a chance to you know, they wouldn't give me a chance to explain. You know, on YouTube, you get to explain what the harassment, I mean, you know, what the offense or the violation is, you know. So they're trying to, I just got there and they're trying to bully me off of TikTok, and they have narcissistic abusers who have their TikTok accounts dedicated to meddling in other people's business and pretend to fake like they're calling out who they think is a scammer. And then trying to say, do not give these people money. How come rich deserve money but poor and homeless don't? And they have a lot of rich people who do not work, and they get to own business, be business owners. And, you know, they block poor and homeless from getting their same opportunities. Or if you're poor and homeless, you can't become a business owner. Oh, you got to become a mason and sell your soul to the devil in order to get their fake goodies. Like, and especially if a bit, so even if it's a local business and they're successful and thriving and got, you know, multiple locations and to the point where they start to become regional, yeah, they definitely freaking sold out. So if you got more than one location, but then if a person might have like just one little location of a business and they're not successful, then it's not that they have bad business practices, but it's because they haven't played a game, or they haven't sold out. You know, so I'm gonna need help with money for food and hotel room every day for the rest of this week, and at least for the rest of this week. I mean, there's this extended stay hotel or something like that. I don't know if they have any openings, but I think they said that they're like $600 a week. But that Hospitality Inn is extended stay, but I'm wrongfully I already told y'all they wrongfully banned me from there, and that was the cheapest one, under $300 a month. I mean, I'm sorry, under $300 a week. And that $35 a night plus tax, and that was the cheapest. So so it's really hard, you know, the gang stalker sabotaging me trying to survive and get help. And as I said, you know, I'm gonna say, if y'all do not hear from me after 2 or 3 days, at any time, you know, I post several times a day. You know, I post every day. If you have not heard from Candy Grandpre for at least a minimum of 48 to 72 hours, then I'm either kidnapped, jailed, disappeared, locked up in a mental institution, or dead. And that, a lot of targeted individuals have that disclaimer. And then most people want to say, oh, stay off social media. Well, I wasn't doing social media, and there was a point in time I was just doing nothing but YouTube. But, you know, then the fake you know what started a couple of years ago. And that started a couple of years ago. And then after that, that's when I started to financially struggle really hard in a hole that I cannot get out of. You know, I used to deal with being homeless on the streets and didn't have to worry about panhandling or begging until after the 25th of the month. And I used to be able to stretch my social security check, but can't go to fake bodacious no more. I used to be able to get breakfast for like $5 over there. Either $5 or $8 over there. And plenty of places And they raised the prices. Like back then, if something was $5, now it's like $9. So how is there any way to save? Talk about save your money. How is there any way to save money when prices are rising with everything? And I don't even know. It's like, but humans shouldn't have that much power and authority to dictate whether or not another human being should live, all because you falsely assume that I'm crazy. I'm in a different city and state from you. I'm online. I'm not harming you. So why do you feel the need to bully, stalk, and try to control me online and just ruin my life? Oh, and see, like I heard that there's a chance a lot of people could die this next few days. A lot of people can die from this cold weather. I'm keeping everybody who doesn't have the fortune to have heat and be forced to deal with this Arctic cold weather. They're in my prayers. But it's very fucked up and cruel. Call me deplorable, but you're deplorable for defending and agreeing with satanic sex trafficking gang stalkers. God sees you as deplorable for wanting to punish people with death because they say a word that you don't like. Do you go around calling everybody else deplorable? They got a whole bunch of deplorable shit on TikTok. I wasn't even going to get back on TikTok anymore because I felt like after that first time, I felt like I was done through. But, that Get Cash 2 thing try to say, oh, well, download this TikTok app and then run it on your phone and then we'll give you money or points for that. Well, I didn't. It didn't even give me the credit when I tried it. So I'm not even trying that Get Cash 2 thing anymore. I just left it alone. It's still trying to make it like as if I have like $360 something. But I don't even know if they're playing games or if that's a scam. So I just left it alone, trying to stay on the safe side. And everybody else was saying it was legit. So they try to make it real hard, and which make me think they are a scam. So I apologize for anybody if I got duped and had, other people sign up. I am so sorry, but somebody had told me that she got the money. A different person told me that she got the money and stuff like that. So I mean, how's it? Some people are getting the money and some people can't, if they make it real hard for you to get it. So, I just left it alone. So, I mean, that mystery shopper gig thing, I tried that and they scammed me and lied to me. Well, not financially, but scammed me out of my time. Well, there was, and so they try to falsely say I didn't do the job right now. I needed to go back and do it all over again. I'm sitting here days of sleep deprived. And it's like if they didn't have, and they said something about, oh, we want you to go take pic. They made everything sound confusing. So I mean, I just quit that too. So I'm too tired to even think or do anything. And then if I'm earning money from my writings, the perps sabotage that too to make sure, oh no, don't support her short stories. Her writing is horrible. And then they falsely accuse me of being demonic and satanic. or falsely say that they can see demons in my eyes and stuff. So, I mean, I'm exhausted and worn out, days of sleep deprived, and can't even get proper rest. And, that's why, I mean, another reason why I'm days of sleep deprived and agitated and moody and irritable, hypersensitive, cranky, and cussing people out. And I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit. And as I said, I'm one person getting ganged up on by thousands of people. And it's like I'm feeling weak and defenseless, and I'm disabled. And able-bodied men telling me, go get a job. But they help a homeless 20-year-old able-bodied guy with a dog. So, I mean, if you've been days of sleep deprived and tortured with directed energy weapons, mind controlled, stalked, fouled, and harassed, can't get no peace and privacy, you would be going off cussing everybody out too. They blocking me from getting a job and working. Or they let me get the job but then harass me and bully me and workplace mob me really bad. So they stalking and watching my every activity on TikTok, and anybody who offers support, they spread the lies to that person and successfully manipulate them to turn against me. Like I put up like I've done it on here too, on YouTube too, but I also did it on TikTok to put up a video and ask for a vehicle donation request, so that could help me get back on my feet. And they're spreading the word, lying and saying don't help her, she's racist, homophobic, and aggressive, and she's mentally ill, and who knows what they're saying now. So I'm gonna keep fighting. And I thought that God was supposed to be the one to determine who deserves to live and who doesn't, or determine these abusive, the Luciferian, narcissistic, fake TI perps and regular perps. They think that they can play God and decide who gets to live and who deserves to die. I've called 211 and they don't have any way that there's nothing. Then I've called 211 quite a few times. They're abusive, narcissistic perps who treat me like a pest and shoo me away also. Or there's no help. Or nothing out here, no resources. They don't have that many resources. And rich folks who are ignorant, they'll lie and say, yeah, they do. They got plenty of resources out for homeless. Says who? Have you lived through it? But narcissistic abuse is the reason why a lot of homeless people end up on fucking drugs to cope with this mind-shattering abuse. And then once they be on drugs, then they end up being like a nuisance and troublemakers to society. Or people want to say that whoever's on the streets and homeless, they're automatically labeled as mentally ill. In New York, I heard that they're forcing quote unquote mentally ill people who are homeless, that they're forcing homeless people in New York, a black fucking Masonic sellout mayor, my own race of people, sitting there and wanting for quote unquote mentally ill people to be homeless, people to be institutionalized. I wanted a life and a career in New York, they hindered me because of being homeless and the false accusation of being mentally ill, and they forced me into the shelter system that they trapped me in and would not let me get out. And they would not let me better. They would not allow me, like, say, if you go see a psychiatrist and take medicine and stuff, that's like the homeless thing. They have you trapped with all these fake doctor's appointments and everything. You booked up and swamped with so many doctor's appointments that you can't even that it take away from your it's like if you would have to take too many off days and sick days, or they would force you to do these mental health programs that they feel is more important than you trying to get a job and better yourself. I had just graduated from college and moved to New York thinking I could go to Spanish translation school and have a better career. They forced me against my will in a homeless shelter system, deemed me as crazy and mentally ill, would not allow me independence. They were going to force me to die in that mental health, in a mental hospital in Brooklyn, New York, in Kings County, where they're known to murder people off. And nobody gives a damn. It was frightening up in there. They were going to leave me to die in that hospital. But the biological mom, when she was alive, and the biological gay brother, Mark, they just used the opportunity to, exploit me for money, to get me out of there. They figure, oh, she's just got out of the mental hospital. She's vulnerable. Let's take advantage of her. And Mark has done that to me. Like, wait till I'm in a mental health crisis to financially exploit me. Mark is dangerous enough that he'll make threats, jail threats or threats to get you locked up in a mental institution. And Mark is very much a damn perp. And fucking jealous. I can't let myself be around somebody like Mark and Ramona and Wyatt and all them, my twin sister and all them, Derek, biological brother Derek, Pete and all them. First of all, they don't want me around. And second of all, they are dangerous. They will ruin my life. They do not have my best interests at heart. They do not care about me. They do not love me. But yeah, I was talking to a lady about a week ago when I did laundry, and it dawned on me that she said that maybe the fake IDMR cult that we were in is the reason why my twin sister's so cold-blooded towards me. And they had this person that just left the fake Jehovah's Witness cult, and there were people who were saying that if you shun from or disfellowship from the fake Jehovah's Witness cult, or if you decide to leave, or if you excommunicated from the cult, then they act cold-blooded and deny family members family rights. So whatever witches coven and gang stalking cult that my biological family members, they sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, or they've been sworn to secrecy. And that's why they're living the high life. And I'm college educated with a bachelor's degree. But I looked at my transcripts in 2005, 2006. I nearly failed due to the gang stalking in my family. And everything was that bad, foster and biological family, that both families dealing with the gang stalking before and after Hurricane Katrina. The gang stalking and the abuse was so bad that I nearly didn't make it out of college. I nearly failed. But I had potential to make summa cum laude or magna cum laude. if I would have been able to be focused and free from distractions and fake mental health crisis that they created by, perping and abusing me and stuff, and they're making my right leg hurt again, and both of my ankles are swollen to the point where it hurts. So I have the information in the description box of all my videos, and it's very. I mean, the fact that people think that a homeless person deserves to be punished with no money, and it's like they either smear campaigned as mentally ill, on drugs, or a scammer. When a lot of people give us a job, let us work, and don't harass us while we're working. We'll be fine, and we can make our own living. Shucks, I've worked before. I'm willing to work, even though I'm disabled, but I just can't be around noise, and I can't be around abusive, bossy people that's going to be bully and pick on you. With the workplace mobbing, oh, I'm in so much pain. So after all the stuff that was said online to me, I was so frustrated and angry, and plus me being in so much physical pain, I was so frustrated and angry that I figured, I was so mad that, I'm just going to cool off for the rest of the night. I'm glad I got a shower, clean underwear, clean clothes, and tomorrow before I go, I mean, I wish I could have help for tomorrow night too, because they might switch up if it might rain some more. And then Wednesday night and Thursday morning is supposed to rain. Thursday is supposed to be very cold. So, I mean, I don't even know if I could get help with $600 or $700. If multiple people can pull in and help me with $600 or $700, and that I could stay in a different extended stay place, and also help with money for food and stuff. Because as I said, being targeted, me being targeted and forced sabotage, and then they make the target's life more expensive. And it's like multiple people trying to play God in my life. And it's like, it really seems like as if my days are numbered here on this earth. It really seems like, I'm really scared about if I'm not going to survive on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday if nobody can help me. And it'll be like in the 20-something degrees, and I can't go to no shelter because of the gang stalking being wrongfully banned. And mobbed out of everywhere I go. Look up being blacklisted, blackballed. I was blacklisted and workplace mobbed and put on this list and targeted before I could fucking even get in my senior year in high school. The foster mom had me set for life in a bad way, not a good way. Set for destruction. And other professed targets think that my story of how I became targeted is a bullshit story that they don't believe, or that they think I'm lying, or they think it's impossible. But they cry out for help and say that they want their voices heard. They want their story to get out. And they want to be believed. So, I'm doing this video in the dark. Some guy, I don't know if he's a real target or if he's a perp or what, but he tried to say, oh, well, why are you doing the videos in the dark? They still got special cameras that they can still see everything anyway, or something like that. I don't remember word for word what he said, but But I'm us doing videos in the dark, so they, hoping that the perps wouldn't see me. But I wouldn't be surprised if they could see exactly where I'm at in the dark. I know that I'm on remote neural monitoring, and so also if I do the videos in the dark, um, it takes up less storage space on my phone, and the videos can upload faster. My right ankle hurts so bad, like as if the excess fluid, is about to burst and doesn't know where to go. So, um, what time is it? 9:38 p.m. So, somebody donated $90 to my Ko-fi, but they put it on the Stripe account, so it won't come until probably next week. And so, it's like they want to sabotage any help. I mean, I'm the type, I would rather be independent and reap the fruits of my own labor. I never did like never did like asking for money or asking for help or depending on others. I always wanted, since 14 years old, I always wanted to be independent. And I see, when I was at Publix earlier today, 14-year-olds got a job. I was 17 when I got my first job. And the first job at Popeyes, their workplace mobbed me and did me so fucked up and dirty and bad. How you workplace mob a teenager? I got bullied in school, and I'm surprised I didn't drop out. And I'm trying to, nobody wants to listen, but I'm trying to bring awareness. I do want to work and trying to get my own place and stuff, but they keep hindering me. But all these online strangers think that they know your life more than you do, and try to tell you what your wants and needs are. They block my short stories, they block my ebooks, they force you to shut down, they bully you to the point where you're forced to shut down everything, or they get you kicked off or banned from this place or that place. Like, when TikTok tried to lie again and say that there was no violation, no bullying violation, but it's like I'm constantly getting fucking harassed so bad, and the perps are exploiting and taking advantage. And I have to watch my own TikTok account like a hawk and stalk my own TikTok account to try to monitor and keep blocking and making sure that the perps don't make spam harassing comments. Make the same message, the same slander message on every video. And I block them, they get another account and do the same thing. Like they want to try to force me to use harassment to force me to shut down my TikTok. When I'm going on TikTok to talk like I do on YouTube and Twitter and my blog and Ko-fi, talk about my targeting, share my short stories, ask for help, and spread the truth about homelessness and the New World Order, Illuminati, and all that, And so I've been falsely accused of things that I haven't done. And, people, as I said, people think that they know you. They, the perps are sitting there monitoring and stalking everything I do. And, blocking a disabled female from getting support and help. And Social Security, they need to give everybody a livable income, but they never did give anybody a livable income. And they're doing away with affordable housing. and if there was affordable housing, I don't think that people with disabilities should be forced to be grouped with high crime areas. That other areas of poverty with high crime, they lump every it's like, and then nobody gives a damn if a person, like if a person gets stabbed to death in a convalescent nursing home. We live in such a cold freaking, just, I cannot comprehend the level of evil and hard-heartedness, and the most wicked and worldly people be the most judgmental and wanting to play God. And then religious narcissists, some of them, they hide behind the Bible to, or be self-righteous and point everybody else harsh, and point everybody else's stuff to cover up their own dirty deeds, while they keep on doing more dirt and then covering up more dirt and keep just trying to destroy you, rather than repenting and admitting that they did wrong, and they just try to live righteously. And they even have people who claim to be Christians who tell everybody, don't help the homeless, don't help the poor. But Jesus Christ, if we're supposed to be more like Jesus every day, how are people who say that they love the Lord telling everybody, don't give homeless money, don't help them, or don't give that person a job, or you're a liability to a company, or you're mentally ill, and you? I'm really afraid of what might happen to me this week. I'm really scared. And people are, they do not value human life. And as I said, y'all ought to be the ones to be deplorable for glorifying and worshiping and defending sex trafficking, gang stalking, where your tax dollars are at work. So I think I'm starting to doze off, and I'm only asking for help because I need it, and I feel trapped and helpless and don't know what to do, and I'm scared. So I need any and all the donations and help. The system don't work like, just go to a shelter. I can't just go to any shelter right now. They have intake at certain times, and then they take all your money, and they run it like a cult. Why don't y'all talk about the greedy shelter managers that steal from the homeless and poor and keep you in a cycle that you can't get out of? Unless you have a loving family member or a friend that let you couch surf and then build up and get back on your feet. But I'm isolated with nobody. And then I always got to end up with somebody that's exploitative and narcissistic that will leave me back on the streets if I ended up going, to crash on their couch or couch surfing, So the information is in my description box. Please do not let me die or starve. Don't let me die in the cold or starve. Please, my life matters.